Hi and welcome to Lads on Trails. My name's Simon. It's a brand new YouTube channel. We're out today exploring around Bolton. We're currently in the area of Verdon. I'm going to flip the camera around in a second and I'm going to show you where the football stadium used to be and the former L&R Railway used to come along. As they're here, we'll walk up this little bit of a hill. Here used to be the football stadium for Bolton Wanderers. And from pictures which I've seen online and stuff like that, then basically the railway line used to run across where the football ground were. This is the viaduct here. As you can see, it's all covered in for obviously safety reasons and stuff like that. So today we're going to have a little walk down here and we're going to end up at Darcy Lever train station. Obviously there's no remnants of it or anything like that. But yeah, here we go. Hi guys, well I'm just walking across the viaduct now. It comes across St Peter's Way, which you might be able to just see behind there. So this was the former Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway, which then became LMS. If I remember right, this station which we're going to shut down in the 1970s time, if I remember correctly. It might have even been the 80s, to be honest. I'll double check that and I'll put something in here about it. So as I say, we're going across St Peter's Way here. Obviously this wouldn't have been there. And just behind us, like I say, that was the football stadium for Bolton Wanderers. So let's have a little explore. Could imagine coming across this though in a steam engine. Must have been amazing. As you can see, you know, they've covered it in here because obviously you've got the things there. What obviously would have been iron bars going across and stuff like that. But they're no longer there, it's just a piece of wiring. So yeah, obviously they covered it in for safety reasons, I think. Obviously mainly because of that, but also because obviously we do hear about it these days, which is suicide. So, you know, it's quite a height and stuff like that. Then there's a little river down there, I think that's the River Coyle. Could be wrong, but yes. So, yeah, but it's a lovely little area around here. We've explored it a number of times, but this time recording it. We're going down first house now. He's the other one who's part of the channel here. Like I say, we're brand new and we're just starting out, so things may not be perfect, but you know, we do our best. So yeah, somewhere down here is Darcy Lever train station. Don't think there's any remnants of it or anything like that, but we can certainly have a look. I might need to get my Google Maps up in a minute and just have a look where about along here it is. Got a rough idea, but yeah, so this was the former Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway. I think it's great how they bring these back into use, you know, for the public. Otherwise, it would just be wasteland and stuff like that. You know, there's other little bits off where you can go and stuff like that. Obviously, we're not going to explore them today. But if you do fancy a kip, you can always get on that mattress there.
Bit smelly, Mike.
Might be a bit smelly, yeah, it might be a bit wet. But hey ho, whatever floats your boat. Must have been amazing because when you think in the day, you wouldn't have been coming through all these trees as much, like because it probably would have been a double line if I remember right, because you had an up and down line, and the one line went over to Bolton. One line went to Bolton. If I remember right, would be Trinity Street, and then you also had Great Moor Street as well, and then the way which we're walking is towards Bury, which would have been Bury Bolton Street. There is another route around here which would have brought you in at Knowsley Street, which is now the Metrolink. Squirrel, everyone! Squirrel! Pigeon!
Your friend, the pigeon.
Yeah, my friend's pigeons. Some people will know about that, where I got smacked in the head by a pigeon walking through Bolton town centre. Lovely. Not. Sure, I was concussed.
Yeah, scratchy there.
Yeah. To be honest, I think it's coming up to it now. It's because it's lower Darcy Lever, the actual area. It was to the west of it, the station, because originally when it was built, it never actually had a footbridge, but later on they introduced a footbridge. Again, I'll get all these details and I'll put them in the description and stuff like that. Listen to that wildlife. Away from the hustle and bustle.
Bolton.
Or Bolton. It's not a bad place. Point you're leaving. But yeah, so it would have been double tracks along here. Like I say, I'm trying to remember whether it's just after the viaduct here, where the station would have been originally, or whether it was just before. But again, as you can see, it's very overgrown, stuff like that, so there is probably no remnants of it anywhere. I doubt we'd actually see any old brickwork or anything like that. So yeah.
You got some signage here as well, show you Rochdale Bury.
Yeah, we've got coming up to some signage which is all to do with the cycle routes, the national route. So the way which we're heading is to Rochdale and Bury, and then you've got that way to Bolton, which is up there, and it's this way around to Bury. So yeah. Yeah. Can't really see anything. I'll just have to have a look on my Google Maps, I think, and just see where we are, and see where we can work out where the station would have been, because like I say, it was to the west side, so it would have been this side which we're currently on. Hi guys, yeah, well, I checked the maps and I was completely right. We have actually just gone past it, so what I'll do is I'll turn the camera around and then we can head up that way as well, and hopefully see whether there's any. Okay guys, so yes, I had a feeling we might have walked past it, because if I remember right, it was just before the viaduct. And so it's just this area around here. As you can see, it's very overgrown. And it would have been a double platform, like I say, it's double tracked. So yeah, how are we doing on map? Are we close?
Quite close.
We're coming up to it, so it's probably up where them people roughly are, isn't it?
Yeah.
How bizarre you just build around a tree. Surely it would have made sense to just bring it out a bit. Oh, hey-oh. Yeah, so maybe depending how long the platform, depending how long the platform were, obviously it would have come down here. But like I say, it's very overgrown, so I doubt we would see anything really, any remnants or anything.
Where that tree stump is, will it be?
Where this tree stump is here.
Yeah. This is the old train station.
Yeah. Like I say, I doubt there's anything left. Let's have a look up in the bushes around here. Like I say, it would have been a longish platform anyway. Oh God. Yeah, let's have a look then. Yeah. Backing onto gardens there. Obviously that's just what someone's built. To be honest, it looks a bit like a grave, everyone. Am I going to die here? I wonder. But yeah, so this is the area where the former Darcy Lever train station were. As I say, it's double tracked as well. But yeah, it's a shame that there's nothing about really in regards to it. You know, can't see any platform edges or anything, or stuff like that, you know, so. Oh, we come down. Like I say, it would have been double tracked, so it would have been over here as well, over that bit there. and that. You do have the mounds there, I suppose. But yeah.
You can see the old fence posted.
Yeah, is it all fence posting or not? That's the question, isn't it?
It looks like it goes up after that.
Yeah. Like I say, the trains from this end here would have been coming from Bolton, and then if we turn around to this end, these would have been coming from Bury. Obviously, it would have been tied in with the Accrington line as well. And the Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway was quite a massive railway before LMS took it over, and then obviously BR took it over. I'm sure it were even the 1970s this station last had its passenger services, or it was the 1980s. Again, like I say, I'll put a description in and everything like that as well. But yeah, so let's continue. Let's see what other things we can explore. Alright guys, so we just passed over, and as you can see there's a lovely cat down there. Some nice houses, whether they were around when the railway was running here, I should imagine it would have been if it's shot in the 1980s. Like I say, that's higher Darcy Street there. I take it Horbury is the lower Darcy, and as I say, the station was to the west up here, and from the lower Darcy. But yeah, could you imagine it back in the day? How beautiful it must have been. Well, we're going to carry on heading towards like Bury Way. We don't, not so sure what we're getting to today, but we'll get to wherever we can.
Darcy Street.
Yeah, that's higher Darcy Street. So I'm taking, this is lower Darcy Street here. And like I said, the station, whether that was the original pathway up or something, I don't know. Cause I'd have to check the pictures online to see how far it came down, whether it came down this far or not. I don't think this was the original bridge. It probably was an old bridge here. It looks a bit too modern to be anything back from then. Wow, what beautiful views around there you have. And what you got to remember as well is coming into these areas back in them days, it wouldn't have been all housing and stuff. It would have been like your industry, like your mills and everything, which hopefully you can see the tower just over there. If I can get in proper. There we go. Yeah, so again, they've covered this in again. Here we go. We just found a sign, and it's the Highways Act 1980. Let me see if I can get my camera in proper. And we'll lower it down. There we go. And that's the British Railway Board. Hereby we give notice that this way is not dedicated to the public. Sure, it doesn't have the BR sign on it or anything like that, but it was what it is. So yeah, this would have been by October. Obviously, it's a bit waterlogged at the moment. And as you can tell, you've got this side of there, and then you've got the other side. So I take it this would have been where the tracks would have been. So obviously, going up, that bridge would have been a lot wider there, which we just crossed, which said look very modern. So the platforms may have been set back a little bit more. But oh wow, yeah. So yeah, we'll head over this viaduct. Taz is gonna, try and not fall in, aren't you, Taz? It's only a bit of water walk through it. You've never lived. I always said I'll say that. But wow, I see, because obviously it's all fenced in and everything like that, like you can't see how high up you actually are. But if I remember right, we can get down at the bottom here, and we might be able to go down, get a video of the how high up we actually are. But yeah, some views everywhere, Like I say, it would have been more industrial probably over this way, because obviously Lancashire towns and stuff like that, Manchester, it was all about the cotton industry, stuff like that. Apologies for keep coughing, everyone. Got a bit of a cold at the moment. I blame Taz because he works in the care home, so he's brought me that home. How nice of him is that? But yeah, you could see where the locomotives would have come across. I remember rightly as well at Darcy Lever, they used to have trams, and that was kind of the demise of it all a little bit as well, because the trams were more reliable. I'm not talking your Metrolinks, I'm obviously talking about the old-fashioned trams, you know, with the cables above and everything. You know, proper heritage, not like what we have these days. Right, there's the mill which we got before. You know, so hopefully, you know, you can see that clearly. But yeah, when you think back in the day, that would have been a bustling business. You know, whether it would have been doing cotton or whether it would have been doing something else, whether anything railway related, I don't know. If you do know, let us know. Again, you can see a mill just in the distance up there. The tower to the right here, that's actually for the tip. I've actually worked there. Yeah, that were interesting. Yeah, that's where Morsgate is over there. The railway station's still there. Although it has very limited services.
And bridge collapsed in 2015.
Yep, they had to rebuild the bridge over that way, the Palmwoods Tunnel. Again, there's so much railway history around here, it's unbelievable. You know, in the next couple of weeks, maybe months, I'm not going to put a time scale on it, but we'll do the old Clifton to Ratcliffe Bridge, which we discovered many years ago, and oh wow, that is an amazing walk. And there's some quite interesting things along there. Yep, we've got another sign there again, which obviously is the same one which was on the other side in regards to the rails. But yeah, so like I said, this would have been the down line, and across over here, that would have been your up line, or would it have been down up?
Someone
Actually,
will
correct me. Please do. Like I said, we're just learning out, so you know, it's just one of them things. Like I said, yep, there is a way down here where we might be able to go down and actually just get a video of the actual area, like, and also the viaduct. It's a stunning build, that's structure, you know. So we'll pop down there and we'll have a look. Again, obviously the line would have come across here. You know, it would have gone all the way up there. I think it's quite magnificent. You took all that back, how fantastic it would actually look. So yeah, we'll just go down this little steep hill, everyone. There we go. We're going to go down here. Got to walk back up it at my age. Well, yeah, there's been talks about Metrolink coming to Bolton for many, many years, but again, I don't think it'll ever happen because a lot of the old lines have been built on. There's housing developments and stuff like that, so I don't think it'd ever happen. And you've got to think about how long it takes on the normal train. It could take you about 20 minutes from Bolton Town Centre to Manchester, Victoria. The tram's going to take you quite a while if it goes along the road. So again, is there anything? But just try and get that in. As you can see, there's the viaduct which we've just come across it. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful, you know. So yeah, we'll come down to it anyway. We'll try and get some better imaging for you. Oh, must be nice living around there, that quietness. Is it the trees or is it the river, you know? But oh wow, look at that, everyone. Just look at the natural beauty there. That is amazing. Look at that. Like I say, it goes all the way back over there. And then obviously we went across that modern bridge, and then just after there, that's where the station was. Yeah, wow. Look at this. Look at that. Yeah, these houses may have been here actually. Yeah, like because when you think you got the industry around here, like we showed the mill, it's like so there might have been workers' cottages. You know, as you can see, the mill's just here, everyone. But just look at that. You know how high up that is, coming across that. No, it doesn't feel high up when you're up there. But yeah, we'll have a little walk down to the river down here. But oh, just beautiful. Yeah, how high up that is. The good thing is, though, when they built this, they knew how to build things. I think if we tried building something like this these days, it'd probably only last a couple of years. But back in the day, you know, it would have been built to last. And I always say that we're losing too much history in this country, all for modern builds, which in what 100 years' time will need demolitioning, everything like that, because basically they're no good. Let me turn the camera up, everyone. There we go. We can get properly underneath that. Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means that's how strong that structure were. It's like, you know, there we go. Yeah. Let's see if I can zoom in. Like I say, I'm new to all this. Wow, look at that. Look at that, beautiful. Yeah. Like I say, there's all mills up there and stuff like that. You know, here's the side of the mill. Let's see if I can get across the road without getting killed. There we go. You know, and I'll get you a bit of that building. Like I say, that would have been around for many years, that, everyone. Yeah. Let's look at that all. Just to give you an idea of where the viaduct is and everything, as you can see, it's Lever Local Nature Reserve, which leads you to the park and everything. You know, you've got the cemetery. Well, let's walk around there, up to Long Lane and everything like that. Yeah, I'd say we're in Bolton today. I'll try and get some links on of all this people and stuff like that as well. Yes, LYR boundary. Would that been anything to do with the railways? So we're going back up to or yeah. Let's get Oh yes, we said about the river, didn't we? Let's have a look to see where we can get a picture of you. Oh wow, look at this. Look at that. The little wheel there. Wow. And again, that's doubled as well. Absolutely amazing. It looks like there's another one just up here. So let's have a walk into the park and see where we can get any more. You want some clothes, anyone? Some going free. Look, there they go. Get your clothes. Oh wow, look at that, how it's staggered. That's staggered. Look, you got one which is about there, hopefully you can see that. One down there, that one there, and another one up there. Well, in fact, it's a double one, that. Look at that, wow. I wonder why they're like that. Would, would that be for the mill, this, originally? Was it a cotton industry or anything like that? So, yeah. Which way we're going to go? Right. Yeah. Oh, wow. You know, people say there's nothing for kids to do these days. There's plenty for kids to do. Do all of these smartphones and use all these different apps and everything. Get them out doing this, exploring the history before it's gone. because we are going to lose our history in years to come. You know, look at Manchester City Centre. They're knocking down old buildings to put these mammoth skyscrapers there. What for? For them to fall down in 50 years? No, them old buildings that were built to last.
Old glass building.
Yeah, like you getting in an old glass building. What for?
So they want glass
But
panel walls.
extortionate rents.
Look at Bolton with a glass panel fell, yeah.
Yeah.
To get off, isn't it?
Well, yeah, the Hilton Hotel, weren't it? Glass panel fell out and stuff like that. Looks like they're doing some work around here, planting some new trees and stuff, which is good to see. And it's always nice to have greenery. Look at how calm that is now. Yeah, considering that just down there is where it all started dropping. Just amazing, peaceful, tranquil.
Who's this now?
Yeah, you can see the viaduct again just through the trees there and stuff like that. But yeah. Taz is taking me another way. I don't know which way we're going. So we've come across. We're no longer on the railway line or the former railway line.
But we'll be back shortly.
Yeah, from Darcy Lever, where it used to go then, if I remember right, the next station was Bradley-Fold, which isn't a million miles from here. And whether we get to explore that today or whether we do that in another video, I don't know. But again, obviously we'll incorporate this again. Like I said, there's so much of the old history around now in regards to the old railway lines where you can walk along them, which I think is brilliant, is that that's been brought back and it's just not been built on. You know, it's given us our nature and stuff like that and everything for animals. Yeah, it's strange how you've got the river over that side and then you've got that little swamp areas. Well, I won't even call them swamps because it seems quite long, you know, so yeah. But yeah. Morning. See, that's what I like about coming out, people, is people try to say morning to you.